keep it cute or you will get blocked from my channel. And I'm gonna also put this clip in the beginning so people will know, because I'm not having it.
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right, cause we had trust. Now it's drowning in our lives. I know we're broken up, you know the feelings deep inside. So what's you, what we've been through? I miss you, and you can't lie, you miss me too. If I roll through, but you.
You know, a lot of parents can be kind of strict, but you know, he's really cool. We have fun together, like a homie, you know.
She's like most daughters. She can have her little mischief times here and there. She's a very mature person for her age, you know, and I really haven't had a lot of problems out of her because she's too busy to get into trouble. So she's like any other kid, you know. She has her moments and pretty much, you know, lives a normal life as we can get with her being in this business.
In today's video, we're going to be talking or responding to a comment that someone left under one of my videos. So without further more to say, like, comment, and subscribe, turn on your bell post notifications so that you'll be notified every time I drop a video. If you didn't see in the beginning, I did go over the comment, which was a really good comment. Thank you for your comment. A lot of people see it and a lot of people don't, but that's okay because there's time to hop on board and to look at it in a different perspective, right? So in this video, it was of Aaliyah and her father in Amsterdam, I believe 1995, and they were sharing how they felt about each other and how their relationship was. So Aaliyah started off by saying how,
a lot of parents can be kind of strict, but you know, he's really cool. We have fun together, like a homie, you know.
that was a lie. Like I said, I love Aaliyah, and before I get into this video, I just want to say that I'm coming in. I had to go check and see if somebody hit my car. I don't play. I love her. I'm not trying to bash her. Nothing like that. But everything they were saying in this video were lies, and you could definitely read body language. She already knew she got into trouble, especially with that Robert stuff. I don't even know why they said she was a good daughter and she didn't get into trouble. Let's move on to what he said. Basically, he was saying how
she's like most daughters. She can have her little mischief times here and there. She's a very mature person for her age, you know, and I really haven't had a lot of problems out of her because she's too busy to get into trouble. So she's like any other kid, you know. She has her moments and pretty much, you know, lives a normal life as we can get with her being in this business.
they knew how she was. He said she was too busy to get in trouble. That was such a total lie. Everybody around them knew. The media was not dumb. They already had the certificate of her getting married, and it was already said there was multiple stories on how they were really active, all this stuff. In this interview is just really disgusting because clearly it was just a lie to make their daughter seem like that never even happened with Robert. And I understand kind of from the father's point of view because he probably did not like that at all. And I say this all the time, I'm still not sure, but I feel like he was the one that sincerely just did not play that game. But her mother was the one who was allowing all of this until the dad found out. This interview is so fake. There's so many lies. And when he said she's too busy to even get into trouble, did you see his face?
Problems out of her because she's too busy to get into trouble.
And did you see her, the way she was looking at him?
She's too busy to get into trouble. So
This whole time, the way she was looking at him just screamed, this is all bullshit. We're just feeding them a lie so to look like I'm a good kid. He said that she was too busy to even get into trouble. Aaliyah, she was doing things that was not right. She thought it was fun to hop into relationship after relationship, which is why she got herself. With Aaliyah, she was private and she didn't necessarily get into a relationship with them. It was more of a friends with benefits, which is probably the best if you're gonna jump into relationship after relationship. That's why I was confused. I'm like, after she got out of this marriage with Robert, it was said, which I believe personally, they said that she was dating Blake C after she had freshly got out of a divorce in February 1995. It's 50-50. I can't blame Aaliyah for what she was doing, but I kind of can because she was mature, right? Her mom said it. Her dad said it. She said it. Everybody around her said it, right? There's no excuse as to why she should have been acting like that. There's no excuse as to why she should have been taught that. So I don't like to blame it on her age at all. She was young, but she knew. I think that the father did feel bad for Miss Aaliyah, and that's why when he said, and the rest is history, did you see how over it he was? Like it was finally over? Look at the body language. It will tell you everything you need to know. At the same time, he was saying she was too busy to get in trouble. But then again, he was saying that she didn't get in trouble. She was always that way. And that's why I feel like she was the one who was snaking a lot of people. I think she started it. They did the same thing, but 10 times worse. Aaliyah was causing problems with a lot of people. It was people of the industry, artists, other artists of the industry. And I don't know where she thought she was going to get with that. It might have worked with her mother. Maybe they weren't as sinister back then to the people in her mother's time. But in her time, that's when it was growing. I don't know what was going through her head and what her mom actually taught her. But I think that when her mother was crying at that funeral, that was guilt. Her father was crying out of guilt of what they let her do. I think they blamed themselves for the way she acted. And a lot of people say she wasn't a mean person. She wasn't a snake. She wasn't getting over on people. What did she do to Jay-Z then? What do you consider that? How do you know they weren't in a relationship? Just because she said it does not mean that. Or how do you know they weren't in some type of relationship? She didn't have to tell you nothing. Of course, she's not going to tell you they're friends with benefits or they have a situationship. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want to be connected to him at all. But how do you know they didn't have some type of relationship or situationship? How do you know they didn't have relations? None of us were there at all. Even if you were an adult back then, you still don't know. You just know what she showed you on camera. That's what y'all live off of. But us, we're going to dig deeper. If she can do that to Jay-Z, how many other people did she do that to? So when you mess around with men that are strict about their business, they don't play, just as much as she didn't play about her business, what do you expect? For them to just be like, oh, she's cute, we're just going to let her get away with this. No. Especially not Jay-Z. This is not the first time someone around him mysteriously passed away. Her actions started when she was a preteen, and her father snitched. He basically snitched without snitching. A troublemaker. Like, I've always seen this interview, and I always heard him say that word, but I never thought to look it up. So for this person who left this comment to even bring it to my attention, I really appreciate you, because that just backs up my claim on how she was acting, how I feel she was acting. It really supports my theory. Like I said, some people know, some people don't. Some people just want to see the good in Aaliyah. But once we accept how she could have actually been, which was not the best, we will understand why her death had to happen. Because it didn't happen for no reason. Not even this comment, but Michael Houghton himself basically backs up my claim of how her character, her real character was. There's no better way to put it, but Aaliyah was she was a snake, as in she was snaking people. That's all I can really say, and I understand. I mean, she was in and out of men's life. She was comfortable with men, and she met her match. Aaliyah was smart. She was playing the game. I do believe that. I do agree. But it was only so long she was going to meet her match. And she did. And he kept the same energy, 10 times worse. He stopped her right in her tracks because she was playing the game without reading the instructions. And there's no rules to this game, right? There's no rules when it comes to how you can get your revenge. But there's rules on how to play and how to be careful and how to succeed through it if you're going to play it that way. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I don't know, like I could just rant about this every video because I know she was doing things she shouldn't have been doing. If she did that to Jay-Z, how many more men What's she gonna do that to? Anyways, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Michael just supports my theory. She thought it was a game. Oh, I'm gonna leave him now and get with him. I like him. Oh, I'm over him. He gave me enough. I'm gonna move on to him. We gonna just keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was playing around. You know, you can't play too much in the industry. It was Erica Kane. She said, "You're destined to drown." She told you in Erica Kane. Some know and some don't, like I said. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Keep it cute or you will get blocked from my channel. And I'm gonna also put this clip in the beginning so people will know, because I'm not having it. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Stay crazy.
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right, 'cause we had trust. Now we're drowning in our lives. I know we're broken up. You know the feelings deep inside. So what's you, what we've been through?